Hey guys, welcome back to my channel The Glitter Glam. For those who are here for the very first time, hello my loves. My name is Momita and I post in videos on beauty and skincare. And if this is what grabs in your attention, then please take in a moment to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell button right besides to make it grey so that you are notified to whenever I post in a new video. And in this video, I'll be showing you guys to create this purple smoky eye look using the Wet n Wild's VI Purple Eyeshadow Palette. All the products used in this tutorial are drugstore and are easily available everywhere and come in an affordable budget. For your convenience, I have listed down the details of all the products used in the description bar below. You will also find my Instagram handle down there in case you want to follow me there as well. And if you enjoy this tutorial, do let me know your thoughts on this by commenting down in the comment section down below. And now, without wasting any time further, let's dive in straight into the video. For eyebrows, I'm using the L'Oréal Paris Brow Artist Expert pencil. So at first, I have feathered up all my brow hair with the spoolie and then I'm underlining the lower borders and then will outline the upper border of my eyebrows. And once I'm done with lining the borders of my brow, I will then fill in all the sparse areas and the bald spots and then go in with the spoolie once again in the end to blend out everything. Next, I'm using this deepest brown shade from the Wet n Wild's VI Purple palette and using a small flat angular brush, I'm going to deepen my eyebrows a little bit as for this very purple look, I wanted the eyebrows to be well defined and very dark. Next, to set my eyebrows intact, I'm going to use the Wet n Wild's Clear Brow and Lash Mascara so that they do not move. Next, I'll clear the borders of my eyebrows using some concealer and I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the shade 20 Sand Sable. So you can use in any concealer that you have or any eyeshadow primer that you have. I'm going in with a flat brush around the borders of my eyebrows so that my eyebrows look in very stark and neatly defined. And then I'll bring down the concealer to prime in my eyelids and cancel out the darkness on my lids. And to blend out the concealer, I'm using a deep angled flat brush by Cuffs and Lashes. Now while the concealer is still tacky and to prevent it further from creasing in the fine lines, I will set it using the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Powder in the shade 20 Light Medium with the same concealer brush. Next, for eyeshadows, I'm taking this mauve color as my transition shade from the Wet n Wild's VI Purple palette and using a big blending brush from Pro Art, I'm going to focus this color into the crease area going in windshield wiper motions. Now this color has beautiful purple undertones to it. Next, using a small fluffy brush, the Sigma E25, I'm going to take this brown color and I'll place it a little lower in my crease area and blend out the two colors into one. I'm not going to take this color as high up to the transition color. I'm just intensifying the crease and the outer corners a little bit with this. Next, using the same brush, I'll pick up the deepest brown color that I used in my eyebrows and I'll place it in my outer V, intensifying the outer corners further. Next, I'm taking this purple shimmer eyeshadow from the palette and using my index finger, I will place it on my entire remaining lid space. You can use in any flat brush also to do the same, but I feel that these shimmer eyeshadows are best applied with your fingers. And then I'm going to neaten up the inner corners and the edges with a flat brush. Next, using the colourbar's waterproof liquid eyeliner and the sticky tape as stencils, I'm going to pull out a small little wing in my outer corners and line my upper lash line with this. And then after removing the sticky tape, I'll take the same brown color I used in my crease and using a small fluffy brush, I'll smudge out my lower lash line with this. And then using a flat definer brush, the Sigma E15, I'm going to take the deep brown color that I used in my outer corners and I'm going to stamp in this color closer to my lower waterline. Next, I'm going to prep up my eyelashes for some mascara by curling them up using an eyelash curler. To finish up my eye makeup, I'm coating my eyelashes with a generous coat of mascara, and for this I'm using the Maybelline's Hypercurl mascara today. So I'll coat my lower as well as upper lashes with the same, and then I'll put on some false eyelashes off camera. Next, for foundation, I'm using the Wet n Wild's Photofocus foundation in the shade Golden Beige, and I have first dotted the foundation using its spatula on my entire face and neck, and then to blend it out I'm using a flat top kabuki brush. And this shade, as you all can see, is a little light on my skin as of now, but this does oxidize on my skin and will set in a couple of minutes to my exact skin tone. Now this is a medium to full coverage foundation, but you can most definitely build this up, and to blend it out you can use a damp beauty sponge or a beauty blender, whatever makes you comfortable. But using a beauty blender or a damp beauty sponge gives you a very sheer coverage with the foundation, as a sponge tends to absorb in a lot of product. As a result, you get in a very sheer coverage, while using a flat top kabuki brush gives you a more better of a coverage that you want. So after I finish up blending the foundation, and to throw in some light on the high planes of my face so that it photographs well, I'm going to brighten my under eyes and the rest of my face using the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the shade 20 Sand. So with this, I'm going to go on the usual high points of my face, that is in my under eyes, on the tip and bridge of my nose, my forehead, around the nose and lips, in the hollows of my cheek and my chin. And to blend it out, I'm using the same deep angled concealer brush from Cups and Lashes. And the idea behind using a brightening concealer on the high planes of your face is that whenever you're in an event or any function or party where there will be flash photography, the high points of your face which you have brightened with the brightening concealer will reflect in light, and you will end up getting good pictures. And contouring the hollows of your face creates shadows. So after concealing and contouring, your face gets in some structure and dimension, and everything looks very well put together, and you end up getting good pictures. Up next, to set my under eyes and the rest of the places where I used in the concealer, I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Powder in the shade 20 Light Medium. So using a big fluffy brush, I'm lightly dusting the powder in those areas. This will prevent my concealer to crease in the fine lines. So after I finish up with concealing, I'm going in for some contouring so that my face gets in some structure and dimensions and doesn't look flat. And for contouring, I'm using a powder contour, and this one that I'm using is the Megalow contouring palette by Wet n Wild. So using a flat contouring brush again by Wet n Wild, I'm going to contour the perimeters of my face closer to my hairline, my nose, the hollows of my cheek and the jawline. And after contouring to get in some warmth to my face so that it gives a bright sun-kissed look, I'm using the L.A Colours Shimmer Bronzer, and using a fluffy contouring brush by Wet n Wild, I'm going to bronze up along my hairline on the forehead, in the hollows of my cheek, along the jawline, and just a little bit on my neck. After bronzing, I'm finally going to finish up my base makeup using some blush, and for blush I'm using the shade 08 City Explorer by L'Oréal Paris, and the brush that I'm using is a blush brush by Wet n Wild. So I'll use the blush very light-handedly so that it gives in a very natural looking flush of color on my cheeks. Next, to highlight the inner corners of my eyes and the rest of my face, I'm using the Precious Petals by Wet n Wild. And with a small pencil brush, I'm going to first highlight my inner corners and my brow bone of my eyes, and then using a highlighting brush from Wet n Wild, I'm going to go on the bridge of my nose, forehead, cupid's bow, on my cheekbone and on my chin. Now for the lips, I decided to go in by mixing two lipsticks. So at first, I'm going to contour my lips using the Mad as Hell Crayon lipstick by Sugar in the shade 08 Jackie Brown. This is a beautiful reddish brown shade and has red undertones to it. And then for the central lip space, I'm using a peach colored lipstick in the shade 09 Princess Peach from the Matte as Hell Crayon lipstick by Sugar again. And then I'm going to blend out the two into one. With that, we finish up with the face makeup, and to set and lock everything in, I used a makeup fixing spray by Swiss Beauty. Using a fixing spray or a makeup setting spray after makeup just melts in all the powders and other products used in and locks in your makeup and makes it long lasting. So I will spritz this all over my face and then fan it down. And here is the final completed look. I have tied my hair into a high Chinese bun and I'm wearing this lavender turtleneck pullover with some junk jewelry. I really enjoyed creating this look for you guys, so do give a thumbs up if you really enjoyed watching this tutorial. Also do subscribe to my channel if you're new here, and for your convenience the details of all the products used in have been provided in the description box below, so do not forget to comment your thoughts down in the comment section down below. I do read all the comments and they do mean a lot to me. Haters and all sorts of negative things can just stay away. Also, in my upcoming videos you will get to see 5 looks of the gorgeous Deepika Padukone, so stay tuned. Thank you guys for all your love and support. I love you guys so very much. Stay safe, stay blessed, and I shall see you guys next time with a brand new tutorial and some amazing content. Until then, do take very good care of yourselves. Bye guys.